That was amazing. Thank you so much to the speakers that I'm just following after you've set the bar high. Honestly, I'm like, am I going to be able to fit in those shoes that you've just set ahead of me? But you know what? I'll try. I'll try. But before I continue, I just want to double check if I'm in the right room here. How many of you are authors in this house? Any authors? How many of you are speakers? Coaches? Wow, this is the right place that I just wanted to be. Because, you know, sometimes in life we go complaining about everything. Oh, the weather is really bad today. Traffic was worse than expected. My family drives me crazy sometimes. Oh, the movie was really disappointing. You name it. Though whining can be a way to build an inspiration, it can also keep us from acting. And it gives excuses to procrastinate from achieving goals. And one thing I've realized is that we usually complain in the wake of a negative situation. We tend to focus more on the problem than finding potential solutions. It's always much easier to complain than to find a solution. And individuals who always complain on a regular basis, really, they have to have a bad health. So next time we find you complaining that, why do pizzas come in square boxes? Yet they're round. And funny enough, they're cut in triangles. Does that sound like you? Yeah, please write this down. Follow your passion. Follow your passion. You'll have to ask yourself, really, what's holding me back from even, taking the baby steps in the right direction? Is it fear? Is it mediocrity? Is it procrastination? Is it distraction? What's holding you back from taking those baby steps in the right direction? So, kings and queens, today, when we leave this place, all these amazing speakers have already shared more nuggets on how you can actually rise to greater heights. We started with Kennedy, where he shared everything financial literacy. Just educate yourself about finances so that you can be able, to handle your finances. And then Megan on the other side, she was like, you know what, you'll have to grow your business. You can start growing your business, your speaking engagements, turn that speaking engagements into profit. That's your passion. You're following your passion. You're turning it into a profit. And then, I can't say that word. Not your brand. I can't say that word, but yeah, you kicked me in the butt. I was like, you know what? I can do this. So really, you've just set the bar high, and you've shared so much nuggets that I believe that everyone, when they leave this place, they're going to do some check marks and be like, I can do this. If she can do it, I can do it too. So I'm going to share the 8 amazing steps that I've actually used to actually build an income generating business, doing what I truly love and what I'm passionate about. So if you can please write it down. The first step that you'll have to do, write about your interest. Write about your interest. If you can, please write a book. If you are still in that journey of writing that book, keep going and publish that book. And don't just write a book for the sake of writing a book, but write a book that's going to be a bestseller. That's going to be selling while you're sleeping. Your book is just generating more income. Write a book if you can. Point number 2, if you can, please invest in coaching. Invest in coaching. I can't say it enough. You need someone who will actually hold you accountable for your own actions. So start investing in coaching. I remember myself when I signed up with Les Brown, I was like, you know what? I'd rather invest now than later. So I took his training, and all of a sudden I've been booked. He promoted my book. He wrote a foreword on my book. So you see, invest in coaching, because if you invest in coaching, it's going to align you with the right people at the right time. And then point number 3, if you can also get more training. If you are just interested, like being a speaker, for example, just get more training on that one. If you want to be an author, because we have writing coaches in this house. By the end of the day, please just reach out to all these amazing speakers and see how actually you can be involved with them. So invest in those areas in your life that can actually turn your passion into profit. And then point number 3. Create. You can create a community, you can create a product, you can create a course. Creating a community now, it's easier than it was before. We have all the social media platforms. For example, like Facebook, we can form our own groups in them. And in that group, you can invite like-minded individuals who can just empower you, who can inspire you, who can educate you on areas where you need education. So create that community, create a course if you can. Now it's so easy to publish a course and then you just sell it online, and also create a product if you've got those skills to create anything. And I'm glad that we showed up today. Just give yourself a random applause for being here. Just give, you've made it here. You were like, I don't care if it's the whole day. I'm just going to be here to soak in these speakers' knowledge. I'm going to soak in their wisdom. So congratulations to you, because you're going to leave this place not the same. All these amazing speakers are going to transform you in one way or the other. Good people, you really don't have to seal the whole staircase in life to get to the top. But you need to take the first step to get to the top. As my mentor always say, that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to become great in life. So get started today with all these messages that's going to be shared in this stage. Just get started. If you want to build your brand, you know where to go. Just get started. Get started. Don't delay. Don't procrastinate. That, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow. You know what, I'll do it the other week. You know what, forever is a long time. When that alarm clock goes off, please, please, please don't ever hit the snooze button. Don't be like, I will wake up in the next 2 minutes. I will wake up in the next 4 minutes. You know what? Forever, it's a long time. It's a long time. Just wake up, get going, build your brand, grow your business, do whatsoever the speakers are just inspiring you to do today. Just do it. Just do it. There is no other perfect moment than to get started. So get started today. Because you know what? All the drive that you just need for you to get started with that business is just inside of you. You can have all the drive inside of you. It's just inside of you to even get started with that book. Maybe you've started writing a book and then you felt like you've been discouraged. Just keep going. Just keep going. Don't ever give up on your heart's desires. Just recall this just in case you can't find your way. Say, I can have the drive within me to become what I really want in life. I am a firm believer of affirmation, so we're going to affirm this. If you can, please be on your feet. Please be on your feet if you can. If you can, please stand up. And I'm going to ask you to put your left hand on your chest and raise your right hand. And then you're going to say, I can have the drive within me to become what I really want in life. No. Can you say it one more time as if you have faith in your own powerful voice? And guess what? It will echo throughout the whole universe. Say, I can have the drive within me to become what I really want in life. Yes, you can have that drive. You can have that drive within you. That drive is just inside of you. You may have a seat. You can have that drive within you to get where you want to be in 6 months. You can have the drive within you to become what you really want in life. It's just inside of you. It's so funny how my mom and dad gave me this beautiful, beautiful name, Nompumelelo. I know many when they try to say my name, they always butcher my name. But Nompumelelo, in my own language, Siswati, it has a meaning. It has a beautiful meaning. It means mother of all success. So you can see that I am really, really challenged to chase after success. No matter what comes my way, I'll have to chase after success. So if I may ask you, how many of you have dreams and goals that you want to achieve? Maybe, let me say, in the next 6 months. I know myself, I'm one of those. Yeah. If you have that goal that you just want to achieve in the next 6 months, please put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights. Because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. So as a coach or as a mentor like many of us here, my goal is so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired actions to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. I so wish you can just tell yourself, or maybe just tell your neighbor that, you know what, neighbor? Say, neighbor, you'll have to make a difference. The world needs you. But before you go out there and be the change that you want to see in this world and make a difference, you've got to be hungry. You'll have to hunger. You'll have to have hunger within you. You'll have to be hungry as a hungry lion in the jungle. That hungry lion in the jungle, it doesn't matter what kind of animal comes this way. It doesn't matter if you're that giant elephant or that small squirrel by the jungle. All that hungry lion sees in front of his face is lunch. And it's so funny though, because even with elephants, when they see a lion, what they do is that they run. It's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. They already told themselves that, what? I am a lunch to that lion. So each and every time when I see a lion, I'll have to run. So that's the same mindset that we need in order for us to rise to greater heights. We'll have to be hungry. We'll have to be hungry like that hungry lion. Please write this down, right? Write this down in conclusion. Resilience to greatness. Resilience to greatness. And I know you've heard this before, that your setback is your setup for your comeback. Your setback is your setup for your comeback. So if I can be honest with you, I don't know what goals you have for the next 6 months. I don't know what dreams you have for your own future. But here is one thing I know about you. You are destined for greatness. Inside of you, God has put seeds of excellence. Those seeds are supposed to grow and flourish. But many people have become crippled by their past encounters. And some have stepped over other people to get to the top. But I believe that with God, we are all destined for greatness as long as we follow his strategy. This is when the growth commences, because discovering your gift and following God's idea, it will make you understand that you have everything around you to reach to your full potential. My everyday inspiration, Mr. Les Brown, he once said, if you had to die today, at this very moment, at this hour, what dreams, what ideas, what visions, what goals, what skills, what talents, and what books will die with you? And the late Dr. Miles Monroe continued saying that the richest place on this planet is the cemetery. Because that's where all the goals, all the vision, all the skills, all the talents have been buried. Honestly, I don't know about you, but with me listening to all these amazing messages, it just gave me sleepless nights. And I remember it very well when I first started writing my book, Rise to Greater Heights. By the way, it's at the back. You can just grab yourself a copy at the back. I was just speaking to myself. I was encouraging myself. I was like, what's holding me back? What's holding me back from getting started, even trying something new? And then I started journaling. I lost the count when I got to 10. I was like, I kept on writing and compiling books and encouraging others to. We have amazing co-authors that I wrote books with here, and they're going to speak for themselves. So yeah, that was when I was like, I have everything around me to reach to my full potential. So it's same thing. This year, I am so determined to rise to greater heights with as many motivated individuals, motivated professionals, motivated entrepreneurs. Maybe you just want to start and grow and scale your business. Maybe within the 90 days, trust me, I am just here for that just complimentary call, 30-minute Zoom call. Please, do you want to project it? Feel free to just reach out to me at www.risetogreaterheights.com. Yes, just stop right there. risetogreaterheights.com. And I'm also available for anyone who's really interested to write and publish their #1 best-selling book within 90 days. I am a true witness of that. So please reach out to me. I'll be happy to assist you, because you know what? Growing up, I didn't have much in life because my father decided to have an early departure from this planet Earth. And I thank God that I missed that flight, because I'm still here. I'm still sharing my message. I'm still impacting as many lives as I can, because I had everything because of my mama's love. And I love you so much, Mom, if you're watching, because you know what? Whosoever said that the sky is the limit, I think that person was wrong. The sky is no longer the limit, but now the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Thank you.